Today, we are talking all about what I'm going to be doing to market my private practice in 2025. But I need to go visit kindergarten programs today for my son, so I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna talk through what's gonna work in 2025 to fill your private practice. Before we get started, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelley Stevens. I teach therapists how to build six-figure, successful, thriving, sustainable private practices. And I think 2025 is going to be a great year to build your private practice. And here's the first thing I'm going to do. Number one, I am going to double down on my relationships with other therapists. And what do I mean by this? I mean that I know after a decade of doing this that referrals flow through professional friendships, meaning therapists refer to other therapists, doctors refer to other therapists, school counselors refer to other therapists if they are colleagues, confidants, they trust people. And in 2025, I'm going to make sure I'm going to coffee with people. I am following up on my cases. I'm getting releases signed. I am going to do everything I can to build on my existing referral relationships before I do anything else. All right, we are off to school number one, doing a bunch of school visits today to try to figure out where my son is going to go to kindergarten, and I'll be back. Next 2024 marketing method, while cooking dinner, I want you to get clear on who the people are in your community that have access to your ideal client but don't provide the same services as you. So here's what I mean by this. If you are a couples therapist, maybe you network with other therapists who see teenagers so that the people who see teens can refer to their teens' parents to you. If you're somebody who sees moms, maybe you connect up with doulas. If you see athletes, you connect up with coaches. Think about who has access to your ideal client that does not provide the same service as you. I want you to make a list. Literally, you can pause this video right now, make a list of those people, and then invite them to lunch. All right, my husband showed up to finish bath time. I'm gonna try to sneak a workout in, but first I'm gonna tell you the next thing that I'm gonna do in 2025 is to be a guest on therapy podcasts. I've been a guest on some. There are so many wonderful therapy podcasts out there that are geared toward talking to ideally your ideal client. If you just search it, therapy podcast for, enter in your ideal client, more than likely those podcasts are looking for guests. Being a guest is a great way to promote your private practice, but not in the way that you're thinking. When you are a guest on a therapy podcast, oftentimes that podcast has blog posts, maybe some social media posts, show notes, maybe YouTube descriptions, and all of those things more than likely are going to have a link to your website because you're the guest. Those are called backlinks, and they are very, very good for search engine optimization. You might also get some traction and have therapy clients that say they heard you on a certain podcast, but really the value here is in getting those backlinks to your website and improving your SEO. All right, I'm gonna go check on bath time and I'll be back soon. In 2025, I am going to be offering a group for teens. Now, teens are my specialty. I love working with teens, and this might not seem like marketing, but it is. When you offer a group that's open to clients in your community, it's an opportunity for other therapists to refer to you, especially if you make it clear that you don't just absorb their individual clients into your group. So offering maybe a teen process group or a process groups for moms or process groups for athletes is an opportunity for you to go out in your community, meet with other therapists, tell them about your group, build connections with them, and ideally get releases signed so that you're working collaboratively on cases for the clients that are in your groups. This is marketing and great clinical service together to make a dynamic duo. All right, thank you for tuning in today. Make sure to like and subscribe. I would love to see you here. I post videos every single week all about how to grow a six-figure private practice. I'm off to help with the kids. Have a good night.